If you've ever wished you could reduce the filler words in your communication, this video is for you. Over the next couple of moments, I'm going to tell you why we use these words and give you 2 ideas as to how you can use them less frequently. The research says that all our filler words, the ums, the ahs, the so's, the you knows, the likes, the okays, are simply us verbally processing. All of those things that are going on internally as you're thinking about the next thing to say, filler words are those things being expressed in a verbal manner. You can begin to use them less frequently by doing 2 things. One is to start becoming comfortable with silence. When we're communicating, especially in a formal presentation, our brain tells us that silence is a negative thing. We think that silence will lead to boredom, or silence will lead to people checking out of what we're saying, when the opposite is actually true. Well-placed silence causes people to lean in, not check out. When you leave silence, and you recognize that silence is golden, you leave room for you as the communicator to think through what you want to say next. You also leave room for your listeners to process what you have just said and to anticipate what you are going to say. Silence is a good thing. The second thing you can do to start using filler words less frequently is to release some of the pressure. The more pressure we feel, the more that internal processing begins to express itself verbally. So you need to release some of the pressure. Traditional presentation training tells us that in order to be eloquent speakers and communicators, we have to completely eliminate filler words. That simply isn't true. I've never heard someone leave a presentation and say, "That was a great presentation." And when I say why, they come back to me and say, "Because the speaker never used a filler word." Of course there's a tipping point where too many filler words become frustrating for the listener and they check out. However, a filler word here or there is not going to ruin your presentation. Take Barack Obama. Recognized by millions around the world as a great communicator, and yet, when he gives an interview or a press conference, he is a serial filler word user. That's exactly what the late night talk show host used to poke fun at when he was president. So relax, you're actually in good company. At the end of the day, it is a good idea to reduce the number of filler words you use in your communication. And yet, a filler word here or there will not banish you to the realm of ineloquence. Get comfortable with silence, release some of the pressure, and you will begin to communicate more effectively.